Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Quick look here at MYRO, seeing what's going on. We're going to double check a couple things. Get a lot of requests for this one lately, and it's just it's extremely volatile but extremely beneficial coin for a lot of folks. If we take a look at the daily time frame, we'll kind of start with that. Initially, you can see that we got a pretty significant uptrend here, and we might actually have found our top. Again, this is just potential, not trying to concern you at all. Price action could pull back to lower fib levels, which technically it already has. And if this is the case, then we are due for another leg up, right? So this is actually a very positive sign here, just kind of letting us know in the big picture that a pullback was necessary and has already pretty much pivoted off that 0.618 level. So we literally could be on our way up moving forward. So either way you look at it, I hope you're new to the channel, or sorry, if you are new to the channel rather, I hope you learned something today, of course. If you are, been watching for a while, do me a quick solid, even if you haven't. Hit the like button down below. Really appreciate it. Honestly, YouTube's terrible about recommending my content, and I think more people deserve to have beneficial content like this, for example. Quick little congrats to our community members here as well for some awesome profits. Super cool profits from Injective and Solana trades we took recently in our Signals community there. And same thing with a lot of off trades too. ARB, SHIB, Bitcoin, AVAX, scalping like a monster. So great job, everybody. Keep up the good work. Super proud of you. Again, you want to become part of that, cryptocash.tech is a site. Link down below. So MYRO, 1 day time frame. Let's talk about this. There's nothing bearish about this coin, pretty much on all time frames. But we're going to see if that has changed, of course, at all in any stretch. But generally speaking, daily time frame is easy to summarize with everything looks truly bullish. Minus stochastic RSI pulling back. This is very common when prices they overextend themselves like they have. Does that mean the price is going to pull back further? Not necessarily. I think it might have already pulled back the way that it should have. We're going to talk about that in a minute here, but with this money flow index being so insanely high, that really leads me to believe that we have a lot more sustainability and less likelihood the price is going to drop. Okay? Again, whales and that whole thing, manipulation, it's hard to really... It's hard to get a grasp on it, honestly, as far as like just the magnitude of how far they go to try to manipulate markets. But this coin has proven to be pretty decent in the sense of how it's legging up and pulling back. I mean, it has a lot of healthy continuation patterns, right? It's gotten a little muddled here recently. I wouldn't say this is super healthy. These are some peaks and valleys, but generally speaking, the price action is pretty decent. So let's talk about that. 4-hour time frame. Convergence on the MACD is trying, hasn't happened yet, so we don't want to get ahead of ourselves. But stochastic is swinging up, kind of letting us know we have a good momentous upshift. Money flow index dropped really hard. That's mainly because Bitcoin just dropped, and we saw a lot of volume come out of the coin just in the last 8 hours alone. Okay, so nothing to be concerned with. We're still above the 20-day SMA as well. That's a huge trend setter here, and that is something we want to kind of pay attention to. In fact, we could just kind of draw a trend line out here and just kind of be aware that that is a level to hold. We break below that, doesn't mean the sky is falling. It just implies we got to pay closer attention and let us know. I love the 20-day SMA for that reason on the 4-hour and the daily. Gives you a lot of good confirming bullish scenarios. In other words, we can confirm that this coin is truly bullish. I know it seems pretty obvious, but generally speaking, that's a way that I like to verify that. But again, RSI is up over 50. Generally speaking, that's a positive contributing factor. So we have more beneficial than disadvantageous scenarios here for this coin. And that leads me to believe that it's going to be more sustainable. Again, money flow index is an important thing on the daily. We have a lot of money flowing in. Yes, the money's flowed out a little bit in the last 12 hours, 8 to 12 hours, but it's mainly because of this Bitcoin shenanigans here. Okay, so Bitcoin has been an interesting thing lately. Let's just put it that way, an anomaly. And I don't know if you know this, but this is another reason to kind of pay attention. $1.8 billion was purchased in 5 minutes to cause the price to hit 70,000. And then, of course, the price rejected instantly, came right back down to 66,000. And now we are, as if it never happened, back up to 68. Complete liquidation garbage. In my personal opinion, I hate seeing that. Just, again, a lot of people getting destroyed in the market. But keeping this in mind, nobody in our community got destroyed either because we're using low leverage, low position sizing, and we're very safe. Okay. I take traditional market values and apply them to crypto, and it works very well. Okay. While I'm not getting rich overnight like some people say they are, I'm also not taking 10 stop losses to find that one good trade and to show how awesome I am by posting it online. Whatever. Anyways, I know we're awesome as a community, and if you're ever curious, jump on over to our Twitter, Telegram, or Discord. This is last month, our first 100% month with 0 stop losses. Granted, we opened this month with a stop loss, whoop-de-doo, but it happens, right, folks? The law of averages is a thing. Okay, so let's talk about the hourly. Quickly to note, Ichimoku Cloud. We can see here, we're above the cloud, conversion lines above the baseline, lag and spans free and clear. This is all the more reason to keep your long position open because you're in pretty good shape here. Okay. And now again, does it prohibit the price from dropping because we have these confirming factors? No. it just implies that we're retesting this previous resistance level at 38.6. We break above that, we will very well see the price continue to run. It'll probably look something like this. That's generally what you see with breakout scenarios with all-time highs, retesting the most recent high. We could even see this be the beginning of a cup and handle pattern too. So roll with me here. Take a look at this. We got this guy to this guy. Not the cleanest, but it is a thing, right? Kind of ish right there. And then of course you got your little channel here. And this might actually be a thing, right? It's generally how a cup and handle panels work, right? So is it the cleanest? No, but it is potential reality, especially the fact that we're establishing higher highs and higher lows. So I really like the way that this is forming here. Looks pretty decent, and I think that there's a strong chance of continuation. Can I clean this up a little bit more? Yeah, I'm just kind of spitballing here, but this has most of the contributing factors that the price is going to break out and to the upside than it is going to break down. It did break down fairly substantial here. Keep this in mind. This is what happened when Bitcoin retested 66,000. So from 70,000 to 66,000, that's what that looks like on MYRO's chart. Okay, you have to understand Bitcoin controls majority of the market. Okay? So that having been said, Bitcoin retraces to 62,000. We will probably see something along these lines, maybe even this. Okay, so please understand this coin is not impervious to sell-offs, but it's responded very well to them, and it certainly looks like it's primed and ready to rock and roll. So hope that makes a lot of sense and I described that correctly. Please do me a favor, hit the like button on this video before you leave. Greatly appreciate that. YouTube sucks about pushing my content to the top just because there's a lot of other idiots making faces like this. And it for some reason that sells. I don't know. I don't get it, but whatever. I'll never sell myself out like that. I can assure you that. Thanks again so much for watching. Last but not least, MYRO is getting added to the exchange on Bitunix. I believe Monday is the release date for additional trading pairs. So link down below for that. If you use my link to register, you get some awesome rewards. Make sure you check them out. They're a really good exchange. No KYC or VPN required in the US and Canada. It's kind of our go-to as a community. Thanks again, Bitunix, and thank you too for watching. Have a great rest of the day. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.